Hello, my name's David Daly. Welcome to the Scarlet View. This is vlog number 5 of the Australia shoot, and I'm in the hire car. I've got all the camera gear packed up, and I am on my way down to Byron Bay, where I'm going to go and hopefully film the zebra sharks at Julian Rocks. It's 26th of February, Tuesday, 20 to 6 in the evening. I've got about 2-hour drive ahead of me. So the next time you see me will be when I hopefully find the accommodation okay. So let's go to Byron Bay. So I arrived last night, very tired. Had a little snacky tea and then went straight to bed. This is my accommodation. I'm at Discovery Parks in Byron Bay. It's like a posh tent basically, in like quite a cool little sort of caravan park. So my first job today is I'm going to go down to the dive operator and see what we can sort out for tomorrow, because the diving today has been blown out, unfortunately, which seems to be a theme for the last few days. So we're going to go into Byron, go down to the dive operator and see if we're going out tomorrow. Okay, so that is a visit to Sundive in Byron Bay. Got booked on for 2 dives tomorrow and 1 on Friday. So looking forward to that. So now I'm on my way to Ballina. The reason I'm going to Ballina is one of my sort of main areas of interest. Well, probably my main area of interest is shark attacks. Ballina is kind of a hotspot over here on the coast. So I'm going to go and check it out and just take a look around before coming back to Byron Bay. So let's go to Ballina. So this is Ballina. I'm just trying to find Shelley Beach at the moment, but it's proving quite difficult. So I'm going to head over to Lighthouse Beach. There's been at least one attack at Lighthouse Beach lately or recently. So I'm going to go down there, and if I ask someone down there as well, I'm sure someone will be able to help me find Shelley Beach. So this is Ballina. Really nice kind of Australian surf town. Very cool, seems very sort of laid back and relaxed.
Continue straight.
So yeah, I like the look of it so far. So let's try and find Lighthouse Beach, and then we'll go from there to Shelley Beach. So, as if by accident, I've actually found Shelley Beach. So I'm gonna park up here and take a look. There's the surf club. Right, let's go down and take a look. I've spoken to a guy, a couple of guys, really helpful, up at the Surf Life-Saving Club, because I'm looking for the bench. There's a memorial bench here for a guy called Tadashi Nakamura, who was a surfer who was killed here a couple of years ago. It was a really big story. He was bitten in half by a white shark. Really sad story, because he was a very kind of valued member of the community by all accounts, a really nice guy, and he was off this beach. So I'm just trying to find that bench, because the attack took place here, and I believe it's coming up on this side from the pictures that I've seen. Yeah, here it is. Just here, there's the memorial bench that was placed there. I'm going to go up and take a look at that. So this is the memorial here to Tadashi, who the attack basically took place right out in front of here. I think it was only about 200 meters offshore in the breakers there. And if you come over here, there's a bench. It's put here by the local council as well, and it reads, "In memory of Tadashi Nakahara, 14th of June 1973 to the 9th of February 2015. Sincere thanks to all involved in the shark mitigation strategy." So this is at the moment, or the last few years anyway, this is a pretty dangerous beach. So I think about a week and a half ago, there was an attack a little bit further up the coast, thankfully non-fatal. But here at Ballina, it's such a big surf town, and if you look behind me, in terms of the beach, it's kind of that perfect sort of surfing beach, very kind of typical Australian surf beach, which can be very dangerous. One of the reasons for which, and we'll go and take a look, is over at Lighthouse Beach. If you look behind me, just there, that's the entrance to the river. So it kind of goes into an estuary where boats are moored and launched from, and that is a particularly dangerous place to be because of the prevalence of sharks around river mouths when they come out into the sea. So there's white sharks here, there's bull sharks, so it is a pretty dangerous place to surf, but I've always wanted to come and visit here, and here I am. So I'm going to take a quick look around, and we're going to head over up towards the river mouth up by Lighthouse Beach, and we'll take a look there as well. Now, here's a point of interest. I don't know if you see that bobbing out up and down. I've had to zoom in, so the quality is going to be pretty crappy, but kind of jumping up and down there in the waves, that is, I believe, one of the smart drum lines that they had put in here as a shark mitigation process. Basically, a smart drum line effectively is a baited hook on the bottom of a float, which is designed to any sharks in the area take the baited hook and then they get caught on the hook. Now, it's not really been proven at any point how effective that is, and you know, regardless of what your thoughts are on it, the people here in Ballina definitely felt like something had to be done. But that is one of the smart drum lines out there. I hope you can see it kind of bobbing up and down. It is a bit difficult to see in the rough seas, but yeah, there it is. That's one of the smart drum lines. So this is just the entrance onto Lighthouse Beach. If you see behind me, they've got the signs warning about the risk of sharks. This one kind of general sort of advice on what to do and kind of when to avoid surfing or swimming. Although the whole dusk and dawn thing, yes, it is probably more risky, but then, you know, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. What's more important is the murky water. And if you see here as well, they have about the smart drum lines. They have the helicopters and drones keeping an eye out, and they've also got the listening stations as well. So they're basically sunk to the bottom of the sea here, the water off the beach, and they've got receptors on them, and any tagged sharks will ping on that. So then sends the notification to the app, so surfers can kind of find out if there's a shark in the area that's been tagged. So I'm going to go on to Lighthouse Beach. In Lighthouse Beach, the last attack was actually about 4 months ago in November, non-fatal thankfully. But these two beaches, I mean, in 2015 alone, Shelley Beach had 4 attacks. One of those being the fatality on Tadashi Nakahura. Lighthouse Beach has had more than its fair share as well. So it's probably reasonable to suggest that when it comes to surfing in Australia, this short stretch of coastline, Shelley Beach and Lighthouse Beach, is probably the most dangerous place in Australia to go surfing. So we're going to go down and take a look. Lighthouse Beach, beautiful beach, much like any other in Australia really. You know, a beach is a beach. It looks like a beach. It doesn't look from the outset, from the shore, to be particularly dangerous. Obviously nobody's in the water. That's not to do with the sharks, that's to do with the sea conditions, currents. It is dangerous to swim and surf here for that as well, but you can see why it's so appealing. It's a beautiful beach yet again. There's hardly anybody on it. There's a couple of people up here, a couple of people kind of paddling and playing in the shallows, but that's it. So I'm going to take a look over here on the little wall thing there, which is the mouth to the river, and that is one of the reasons why this is a particularly dangerous beach. So this is the breakwater at Lighthouse Beach. This in there will be full of sharks, particularly bull sharks, well mainly bull sharks. I've just checked the app as well, and the last shark to ping off this beach was 2 days ago. So they're definitely in the area. This is a very, very sharky place. The other thing is, it's another hot day, and although the See out this side obviously is rough, there's a lot of current. The water in the breakwater here looks very, very, very inviting, but you could not pay me enough to go swimming in there, that's for sure. So this is it, this is the end of the breakwater on Lighthouse Beach. It's a really beautiful place, it's a really beautiful place. Great beach, and you can see why the beaches are so popular with the surfers. Obviously it's not very clean today, but the waves here are superb on a good day. This whole cyclone Oma thing is keeping the conditions as they are, but this is, if you ever come to Lighthouse Beach or Shelley Beach, always be very careful, because it is not the safest place in the world to go surfing, that's for sure. The mitigation that they've put in place to try and stop the shark attacks does seem to have slowed things down a bit, but as I said, there was one here just behind me 4 months ago, and another one last week just up the road on the coastline a little bit. But it's really interesting for me to come to a place like this, for someone that's so fascinated by shark attacks like I have been my whole life. It's to come to a place like this where that has such a kind of notorious history with them is really, really interesting to me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head down into Ballina, get something to eat, and then head back and we'll take a look at Byron Bay. So I'm in downtown Byron Bay, which is a very, very cool place. Super laid back, kind of quite hippified. So I'm just having a mooch around the town centre, looking in a few shops and stuff, trying to find somewhere to go for tea tonight as well. So I'm going to try and find something cool to show you. So I figured, interesting, well, it's got to be the beach, isn't it? So coming down to this little coastline here is the local pool, which is quite cool. Fish heads, restaurant takeaway, that might be for tea tonight, that would be nice. But it's raining now as well, but it's alright because it's still warm. One thing for sure about Byron is, if you like hippies, or you like the associated hippie lifestyle that comes with it, you will like Byron a lot. It's very, very hippified, which isn't a bad thing. Everyone's dead nice, they're chilled out. So let's go down and take a look. Oh, this looks nice. Let's go down and take a look at this. So, in keeping with the shark attack theme, this beach behind me is Belongal Beach, where I think about 10 days ago there was an attack on a guy called Sam Edwards, who was attacked by a white shark here out in the surf. He said he was only out in the water for about 10-15 seconds when it hit him. So this was about 10 days ago, and obviously, as you can tell, kind of the memory of like the image of shark attacks and stuff, it doesn't last very long because everybody's still out surfing. So this is the beach I just stumbled across just by accident, by chance, but this is Belongal Beach, so it's another one on the tour of shark attack beaches in this area. Back to the tent and found this guy. Don't know what he is, but he's pretty cool with his big long beak, just hanging around on the outside. There he is, looks like I've got a pet for the evening. So that's the first day in Byron done. Gutted to have another day blown out by the weather, but we are out tomorrow, so looking forward to the dive in. Really enjoyed seeing Ballina and Byron today. It's just gone 4:05. I'm going to go in, have a shower, then go get something to eat, and then have an early night because I've got to be at the dive shop tomorrow for about 6:30, 6:45. So looking forward to it. Hope you've enjoyed coming around Byron with me. I'm going to do another vlog tomorrow as well about the dive in, and fingers crossed it's good. I think the boat's going to be busy, which isn't ideal, but we'll see. So yeah, been a really good day. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next couple of days, I imagine.